morning, Harkness. Today is Tuesday, February 9th. I'm Lawrence Springwater here live at the Harkness Career Technical Center. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Team 1765 of the EBOTS team are still looking for members, so please see Mr. Merlino in room 120 if you are interested in joining. Now, the latest story on the culinary class.
What are plans for post-holidays?
For post-holidays with the students, number one is we'd want to get them back in the kitchen and make sure they're comfortable. We just got our knives resharpened so they're ready to go. I'm touching base on all the basics. Right now I'm actually letting them prepare their own stuffed banana pepper recipes we're going to turn into a contest. But we have 1 million things going on here. Let's see here. I pulled out the NOCTI exam stuff. I went over that, so I have to put in an order to get our stuff in, and the students have to practice for their practical. Skills USA is coming up. I don't know if you guys have anybody for skills, but we have a baker, a culinary, and a front of the house persons. I have to set them in separate groups. They're going to have to practice for that. A lot of things going on. But basically the big thing for culinary is, up to this point, the students have been working on one thing, a starch, a vegetable. So what we're going to do right now, in the next couple of weeks, is we're actually going to start putting full-blown entrees together in groups. So the students will do a protein, whether it's beef, chicken, pork, lamb, veal, fish, a homemade starch, that's a potato, rice, or a pasta, and various vegetable, and they're going to start putting the full entrees together that you'd order in a restaurant.
So since the year is half over, what are you hoping to complete for the rest of the year?
You're not going to believe it, but with my seniors in all my culinary classes, I have to make sure that all of my students can do the very basics, that they have their knife skills, they can prepare the 5-gram sauces, and they understand basic culinary lingo. The kids that are doing real good, those are the ones that are compete. We're going to do some high-test things, but I just need these students to be employable.
What are you planning at the moment, and are you planning anything special soon, or anything's going to happen soon?
Not really. We have a pretty strict curriculum we follow, but for sure I want these kids to see from the basic safety and sanitation and knife skills that they learned in their junior years to high-end vegetable starches, etc. Actually, next week we're going to start putting these entrees together, and that's when the light bulb's going to go on in these students' heads, like, okay, this is why Mr. Scazzaro kept on hammering on us to keep, everything has to be perfect, and when they see it come together as a dish, that's when the light goes on, and then they're either going to decide, am I going to go to culinary school, am I going to work in a restaurant, or this isn't for me.
And do you have any announcements to make about culinary or anything that's going to go on?
Oh, geez, I don't know. Swing down and stay high anytime. Kitchen's always open. No, just kidding. We don't have enough food to go around. But, these kids, not every single one of these kids is going to be a professional chef. Some of them might be professional dishwashers in hotels. That's a $15 an hour job with full benefits, food, etc. But the cool thing is, even the knuckleheads and the goofballs in my class, I love them all, of course, but they're going to know how to cook for themselves. So.
Thank you.
Very interesting. I'm going to need them to start bringing me some food because that's making me very hungry. We now bring you to Ryan Zunner, who is live outside the studio with the weather. Ryan?
Thanks, Lawrence. It's quite a chilly one out here at Harkness. Currently it's 34 degrees, and with the wind being 10 miles an hour, that definitely factors into the wind chill. Hopefully we won't see any snow today, but there is a chance that we'll see some flurries start coming down around 12 p.m., and those could continue on and off into the evening hours. But it will slightly warm up as the wind secedes. We'll get to around 40 degrees by 3 p.m. That's all the news we have for today. Thanks, and back to Lawrence in the studio.
Thanks, Ryan. That's all the news that we have for today. I'm Lawrence Springwater. Have a great day, Harkness.
around the league. The Miami Dolphins went over Green Bay 23-20. The Jets, with the best record in the NFL right now, won against the Denver Broncos 24-20. And the Houston Texans came back from being down in the fourth quarter and winning 35-31 over the Chiefs. Well, that is for today, Harkness Sports. And Steven, now back to you guys. Recently, a student for Harkness TV and Sound Production course transferred graphic design. The effect of this has rippled throughout the school.